0 COVID deaths recorded yesterday for England, Scotland and NE.
Here's a summary of the article.
Wales recorded 4 deaths, meaning that, overall, the UK showed a slight increase on the 2 deaths recorded on Sunday. Pubs, restaurants and other hospitality venues, such as cinemas and soft play areas, will be permitted to reopen indoors. In Wales, indoor hospitality such as pubs, cafes, restaurants, cinemas, theatres and museums are expected to reopen from the 17th of May. All tourist accommodation is due to reopen and wedding receptions can have up to 30 people indoors and 50 outdoors. In Scotland from the 17th of May, indoor hospitality venues are expected to resume with alcohol being served until 22:30. Cinemas, amusement arcades and bingo halls should reopen and indoor group exercise restart. More restrictions may be lifted in Northern Ireland on the 24th of May, including the reopening of indoor hospitality, B&Bs and hotels. Indoor group exercise could resume and wedding receptions and funeral wakes restart.
This post received a score of 65,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I really hope we are almost done. My cousin's hearing is severely impaired, but he is amazing at lip reading. According to him, it's like the entire world went completely mute last year. People hiding their mouths behind masks is an actual nightmare he had when we were kids, and it came to life.
I have tinnitus that makes it hard to hear my wife, anyone soft-spoken really, speak. The tone just covers up most of what they say. I always relied on lip reading to hear her properly. When we go out to the store and whatnot, I constantly have to ask her to speak louder and she gets very upset with me. We got in a full-blown argument in Walmart one day. She thinks I'm not listening. I just can't hear her. IDK, I needed to vent. Sorry. Hope this is all over soon.
My dad just ordered special hearing aids that allows mom to wear a microphone that is Bluetooth to his hearing aids, so he can always hear her.
That sounds pretty cool.
And also potentially terrifying.
Spoiler. There was a Black Mirror episode on this guy having his wife implanted in his head technologically BC she was paralyzed or something. She saw what he saw, they could talk, and it's a little extra but he eventually pulled the plug on his wife BC he couldn't take it anymore. Edit. Sorry, I know I butchered it. Was a long time ago and don't think I ever want to watch them again. Recommend them to everyone though.
She was in a coma and would never wake up. IIRC, he moved on and pulled the plug on her by transferring her consciousness from his brain into a teddy bear. It's part of a Museum of Horrors short story episode and man is it a dark one.
Black Museum, yep, easily the best, my most hated episode.
Poor Wales.
Only 4 deaths in a few days last week with no deaths.
I've got about 20% hearing in my right ear and 35% in my left. Hearing aids don't help me with it because I need some lip movement to help me with context for things I miss. Edit. This wasn't supposed to be a top-level comment. I meant to respond to someone in this thread if it doesn't make sense me bringing my hearing up.
There's a deaf person who used to come into our ice cream store and order stuff verbally. It would be tough but we'd get the order made after some back and forth and visual cues. He came in yesterday and I was just dumbfounded at how to help him and felt so bad thinking how annoying this past year has been for him. He just typed stuff on his phone and it was probably easier than in the past, but it just put in perspective how I shouldn't be complaining about anything compared to what some people are going through.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.